Let's be real, this is not a swimsuit. This is dental floss, my friends. Hello, my sweet friends. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I have filmed a huge try on thrift haul. So that is what I have in store for you guys today. I have been collecting these items since way before the holidays. Get ready for a very meaty thrift haul. This is up there with my biggest ever thrift haul of all. That one was 51 items. This one is also going to be 51 items. I'm going to try not to ramble on too much about each piece. What I will let you know is that I would say the majority of these pieces will be available to shop on my online stores, which I have on eBay and Depop. There are a few selective items that are for my personal wardrobe. I was in desperate need of some new inventory, so I'm really pleased with this curated collection of pieces. And let me tell you, they're all special in their own way. They are all beautiful, quite different, a lot of vintage. Anyway, enough rambling, let us jump straight into the video. I found this cute little cocktail dress. It has some sequins through it, a kind of strapless neckline were it not for the very thin spaghetti straps. I'm always drawn to an asymmetrical hem and I thought it was just so pretty. Unfortunately, I didn't fill out this dress in the chest. This dress needs much larger boobs than mine. The tag was ripped out of this dress, so I'm not sure if it's vintage. It could be from the 80s or 90s. I just thought this was a gorgeous cocktail dress. You never know when you're gonna need something, dressy but not too formal. And so I couldn't resist it. This is a cute little gingham dress that I came across. It's in 100% rayon. It's oversized on me because it is a size 14 by Salty Bright, which I guess is just a fast fashion line. I like the deep V with the wooden button detail, ties if I want to close it up a little bit, a little short sleeve, a tiered skirt, just a great piece for summer and also to travel in. And in black and white, I think it's just kind of timeless. So I found this V-neck shift linen dress. It kind of has this overlay. When you look at it, it's not very attractive, kind of maybe a little matronly, but I thought, linen pieces are so great, and if I belt it, it may look quite modern. This one is by Maggie T. It's a size 10. I think the belt totally transforms this dress. I took it because of the linen. Linen pieces are just so timeless in my opinion. So this skirt was another piece with no label attached. I do love the pastel colors and the midi length. I just feel that this is very vintage looking. There's not much to it. It's an elastic waist. I'm pretty sure it's polyester. What drew me to this skirt was the gorgeous soft palette and the very abstract flower print. Skirts like this have a romantic feel because they're so floaty and the colors are so soft. So this skirt was way too big on me, but hopefully you get an idea of the feel, the vibe, the way I would style it. I just thought it was so pretty. So this is a gingham print pleated skirt in a black and beige colorway by Sportscraft. It's a size 8, 100% polyester. So it's a midi length. I prefer a wider, more flouncy, flirty silhouette to a skirt. This one's quite narrow, but it's fully lined. A classic timeless piece that can be worn to the office or the weekends. So this is an A-line skirt with a paper bag waist. It also has a tie. This one's by Banana Republic, a size 6 US, which is a size 10 Australian. You jump up 2 sizes. It is also fully lined. I love that it has discreet pockets on the side. You could swap out the tie for a black or white belt. I love this black and white plaid check print. It's kind of classic, very old school, and it makes a beautiful office skirt. Or if you're not an office girl, just dress it down. When I came across this cute little mini skirt. It just screamed 60s mod vibe to me. The label is Mex. It's made in Spain, 100% cotton, just beautifully made. These little discreet pockets on the side with the button detail can actually be used as a pocket. You just need to undo the button. So you can wear it that way for a cooler, more modern look, or just leave the pockets as is. It breaks up the tiny print a little bit and in my opinion, just looks more finished, more elevated. So this skirt has a hidden zip in the back. Other than the pockets, this skirt is not lined, but it is a high waist. So although it's a mini skirt, it's quite classic and I really like the way this turned out in the cutaway. So this is a box pleat vintage skirt. I love this button detail on the one side. It's a black and white tiny gingham print. It has wide belt loops, 2 in the front and also 2 in the back, a hidden zip closure. The only label inside this skirt was a size tag which read size 10, and let me tell you, it's not a size 10, it's a size 8 because I barely fit into this skirt. I think this is an absolutely stunning piece. I found this very fun and flirty skirt. It's by Atmos and Here. It's a size 10. It's polyester with a little bit of elastic and again a gingham print. I am back in love with gingham. This is such a flattering shape. It hugs me in all the right places, and then this dramatic ruffle kind of hides a multitude of sins. It's just so fun, so fun. So there's a simple hidden zip in the back and not much else to this skirt. I love the length, I love the fit. It's just very different for me, but I totally fell for it. I found this adorable mini pleated skirt with the white trim. It has a silky feel, but it's polyester. This one's also vintage by Clothing Barn. It's a size 10 and made in Australia. Again, just a very simple, timeless piece. This silhouette is also so flattering. I love the high elastic waist, so comfortable. And you know, depending on the way you want to style it, it can be very classic and timeless or very cool and modern. So I found this very beautifully made safari skirt. This one's by Seed Heritage. It's a size 8 and it's a cotton tencel blend. It's fully lined. It comes with this fabric belt and the stunning tortoiseshell hardware. I think that is so beautiful. This is kind of an A-line mini skirt, but these panels that come over the front section of the skirt give it a little bit more length. I thought it was very unusual. So you have your discreet pockets on the side and additional flat pockets in the back, which are actually workable. A hidden zip closure. It's just, like I said, a beautifully made modern safari skirt. The color is classic, timeless, will work with anything you pair it with. And the last skirt in this haul is this very cute and flirty and short sheared skirt with a broderie anglaise trim. This little trim on the bottom is so adorable. I thought that I could perhaps wear this piece as a top, but it's just not flattering at all. And so as a skirt, I liked it so much more than I thought I would. This is something that I would wear on my travels to tropical destinations with a bikini top and maybe a shirt thrown over top. So this one's by Subtitled, a size medium, 100% cotton, and such a comfortable skirt to wear. I just thought it was so adorable. Okay, so I found these pants. They're by very old Suzanne Grey, so they are vintage. You may not be able to tell, but these are a navy pant, and I love this shiny fabric. They almost could pass as a dressy satin pant. They are 100% polyester and a size 10. They're not a tailored trouser pant. They're more a dressy style pant. They have the button zip closure, a couple of darts, no pleating, discreet side pockets, and no pockets in the back. The leg is straight, classic, timeless. These are great for a more dressier, even perhaps formal occasion. When you don't want to wear a dress, you want to wear pants with a gorgeous top, a smart jacket, a heel. I just think that makes a beautiful outfit. These are a beautifully made pair of black wool pants. They are vintage David Jones. They are a size 12 and they are 100% wool. Now, although these are labeled a 12, again, they barely fit me. So these pants have a flat waistband and a side button zip closure just where the pockets are. The side pockets are lined. There's some slight pleating at the front. There's no pockets in the back, just a couple of darts. So they're quite baggy in the thigh and they taper down slightly. They have a beautiful hang, a beautiful slouch. They're really stunning pants. A black wool pant, I believe, is a staple in a woman's wardrobe, and so I was even more thrilled when I found a navy pair. So the navy pair are also by David Jones and fit me pretty much exactly the same way as the black ones. This button is gold and kind of vintage looking, the same shape, the same silhouette again. So these pants are so up my alley. I just love everything about them. They're vintage. They're just so cute in my opinion. They're a little cropped pant, but the leg is so flattering. You know, usually crop pants on me just don't work, but I loved the silhouette of these pants. An elastic high waist, love the deep pockets, so cute, so wide in the leg, and then kind of tapers down. They're a gorgeous blue and white stripe. I just love them. I'm gonna wear these when I go on holidays. They are so comfortable. They're just so me. So who remembers the label French Star? These are French Star tailored shorts. We have a button zip closure, some slight pleating at the front, the gorgeous discreet pockets on the side, and also 2 pockets in the back. They also have a cuff detail on the hem, and they are in a beautiful, rigid, 100% cotton. This navy is just so classic. They're high-waisted, they have a beautiful kick on the side, and I just love them. So I found these printed shorts in this blue and white colorway, different shades of blue. Not only do I think that these shorts are so pretty, I love the cut. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the hem of the shorts are cut in a diagonal direction. So they're a little bit shorter on the hip than they are in the crotch. And that creates that cute little kick that is just so flattering on a woman's body, in my opinion. They're high-waisted. They have an exposed zip in the back, discreet side pockets, and that is it. Again, you can dress these up or down, a beautiful piece to take on holidays. And these are by the brand White Fox. They are a size large, but they fit me really well. These are not vintage, so perhaps this label runs very small. How gorgeous are these lilac shorts, you guys? These are so beautifully made. They're vintage, of course. They're labeled a size 14 and they fit me perfectly. I love the length. The cut is so flattering. Discreet side pockets, a little bit of pleating at the front, a button zip closure, a couple of darts in the back so that they don't gape and fit even more perfectly, wide belt loops, a cuffed hem, and in this amazing, gorgeous lilac. That was such a treasure find for me. I love them. I am not sure how you guys are going to feel about this suit, but I just couldn't resist it. I had to take it just to see if I could style it up in a very modern way. So this is a blue Lurex jacket and skirt set. Very simple. It has a high neck with buttons down the front, a wide cropped sleeve. The skirt has an elastic waist, and the silhouette is kind of like a pencil skirt, but a little shorter. I just couldn't resist it because it's vintage, because it's so different. I just wanted to play. And so I am quite pleased with the way it turned out. Perhaps not really my style, but I thought it looked so fancy. I cannot resist vintage treasure finds like this. So I found this tuxedo jacket by the label Events. Events are no longer around, so my guess is that this jacket is from the 80s or 90s. I'm a little disappointed that it didn't fit me right. It's quite small, it's a size 8. So the fabric is a satin finish. It's a cropped little sleeve with a button cuff detail and a single button closure with 2 flap pockets in the front. It tapers in the back with this band detail here and a couple of seams. It just didn't work on me for a couple of reasons. It was a little bit too small and I am a little bit too short for this style. So on the right frame, I think this has the potential to look very timeless but sexy as well, because I even thought about wearing nothing underneath, just having it buttoned like that. I was thrifting with my future sister-in-law when I came across this piece. Actually, I didn't come across it, she did. She found it, showed it to me. I ummed and ahed about it, but it is country road, and so I thought, although it's not my vibe, I know that some women would go crazy for this piece. So the yarn in this jacket is made in Italy, and the composition is viscose, rayon, and nylon. It's hard to describe what this feels like and looks like, but it has stretch to it. It's very thick. It's kind of ribbed, but there is a lot of buttons. So you have the buttons going down the front, 2 lower pockets with the button detail, and then 2 higher tabs with the button detail, but no usable pockets. So it's a half sleeve with a collar. There's also a waistband with belt loops. So I'm not sure if this piece came with a belt or if you're supposed to add your own. So I should have done that in the try on, but I didn't. I'm only just thinking about that now. And I wasn't even sure if I should wear it buttoned up or leave it open. I'm sure it would have been way expensive. It's by Country Road. It's an extra small. It was a little bit clingy on me, a little bit small. But on the right girl, I think this has the potential to look amazing. Okay, so this is a vintage jacket / top. This reminds me of something from Dynasty, the 80s, 90s. But I also get a Parisian vibe when I look at this. It has very, very slight shoulder pads, and this print, it's some kind of abstract either flower print or cloud print. I'm not really sure, but I love it. I love that it's so large that you can't tell what it is, and I love the navy and white. So the sleeve is cropped and it has a button cuff detail, a gorgeous collar, and then it kind of has a double-breasted closure. So there's 3 buttons, but I couldn't do them up. It was just too small for me, so I wore this jacket open. But is it a jacket or is it a top? I couldn't figure it out, you guys. I think it can be worn as both. The reason why it didn't fit me, I think, is because there is a band on the hem of this jacket, which comes in a bit, so it's a little bit narrow. So if this band was not there and it was just boxy all the way down, it would have fit me closed up. This one is by Delina Sydney. It's a size 10 and it's 100% polyester. So this is another piece by Delina, a short sleeve duster jacket with a white trim. Again, it's giving me Parisian vibes. I don't know why. And I was hoping that I could make it look very chic, but it was harder to style than I originally thought, you guys. It needed something cool and modern because on the body, it's quite matronly. So this jacket has no collar, just the white trim. These are not real pockets, they're faux pockets, as you can see, and I just hate when designers do that. It cheapens the garment. There's a single button closure if you want to button up this jacket, a short sleeve. This is a crepey type of fabric, and again, like I said, it's by Delina. It's a size 10 and it's 100% polyester. So this is another duster jacket, but it's formal. It's quite dressy. It's in white crepey fabric. This one is dressier because of the beading around the neckline and all the way down the front and on the trim of the half sleeve. So this one's by Black Millers. It's a size 10, 100% polyester. This is not really me, but when I styled it up, I just thought, this is so elegant. This is a short sleeve jacket. It's vintage by Honeybee. It's a polyester viscose blend. I love the collar. I love the cuffed short sleeve and these deep pockets at the front. It's a very simple boxy cut. Just throw it over the top of a casual outfit and you're instantly elevated. I also found this short sleeve jacket, which is vintage and also by the same label as the blue one. But this one has a size on it. It's a size 16. So I gather the blue one was also a size 16 and donated by the same lady. Now this jacket is more my style. It's the same fabric composition, but this looks like linen and it doesn't have that pleating on the shoulder. So it's more modern in my opinion. A cuffed short sleeve, the deep pockets in the front, a beautiful collar, boxy shape. The pockets on this jacket have a little tab button detail, which I think is a nice finish. And I love this oatmeal creamy color. So this piece is not vintage, but I love it. And although it's a size 18, it still works on me. And the reasons I love it is because it's in a black and white stripe, which is my favorite. It's so classic. This gorgeous deep V and the ruffle detail at the front with the button cuff detail on the wide sleeve. It's in a polyester. It's quite light and sheer. I love this piece and I can't wait to wear it. This is a short sleeve silk top by Anthea Crawford. Vintage, size 14, 100% silk in this white check print. This color I absolutely love, but I don't like it on me. So just a very simple silk top with a round neckline, a little button closure in the back, just a boxy cut. I thought it was a great find, you know, for someone who loves this color. I mean, just with jeans, a very sweet outfit. So we have some more gingham print. This is a long sleeve shirt in a beautiful gauzy soft cotton fabric. This one's by Gorman. A nice boxy fit, a button cuff detail on a wide sleeve, a little pleat in the back. I just really loved the color and the feel of this cotton. Now this piece I love. I am not really one who loves denim shirts, but this one I am keeping. I love it. It's Black Millers, so it's vintage. It's a size 20, would you believe? 100% cotton. I simply love this wash and the boxy cut. It's beautifully made. It's got tortoiseshell buttons, 2 front pockets. I love this seam detail, this stitching. I love that. I also love it in the back. It's kind of got a Western feel to it. I found this at my Tukli markets and I didn't notice until I brought it home, but there is some bleach stains there. It's a little bit white, but that doesn't bother me. This top, well, it's not particularly well made. It doesn't have any label, so I'm sure it's not vintage, but I simply love the neckline and the sleeve. And of course, it's a stripe. A beautiful neckline and a statement sleeve is all I need to be happy, my friends. So I love it. I have outgrown my t-shirt phase, whether it be graphic or a band tee. I'm just not really into t-shirts at the moment. But when I saw this one, I just loved it because of the red, white, and blue against the grey. It's patriotic. It could be American. It could be Australian. I just love that preppy vibe. I love the grey. It's neutral. You can basically pair it with any colour jeans and it's going to work. It's 100% cotton, and also there are no seams on this t-shirt. So usually you have a seam under the sleeve. None. And I love that. It just fits so much nicer. I'm not sure who makes it. There's no label, but there is something down here that says Chile something or other. So perhaps it's from overseas. I'm not sure. I would like to think so. I hope this is not just from Kmart or something. It certainly doesn't feel that way. Either way, I love it. Another gorgeous rare find. I don't think this is vintage. It's by the label Seduce. I remember this label being huge in the early 2000s. It's a size 10. It's a wool blend knit cap sleeve turtleneck top in a beautiful neutral cream color. It's a ribbed knit, so it's very flattering. I love the little cap sleeve and the turtleneck, left very loosely unstructured. I think it's such a feminine top and a great trans-seasonal piece. So this is another beautiful ribbed knit. This is in 100% silk. It feels like a knit. It doesn't feel like silk, but it is 100% silk, a beautiful high neck, a little cap sleeve, fitted to the body, tuck it in with jeans, wear a gorgeous blazer, done. I love, 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 love this color. So I came across this piece in one of my Thrift with me's, but I didn't take it. But it is vintage and a gorgeous, timeless halter neck. I think halter necklines are so flattering. This looks great tucked in or left out because of this sheared hem, and there's a beautiful pearl button detail in the neck. So this is an animal print on a crepey sheer fabric. So these kind of tops, these corset tops, little cropped strapless numbers are all on trend at the moment. I have been known to jump on that trend. I have a couple of strapless tops that I love. So when I came across this black one, I thought it would make a great addition to my wardrobe because it's kind of structured. It has, you know, some seam work and stitching that gives it a beautiful shape. Simple spaghetti straps with sliders, a lovely sweetheart neckline, cropped with an exposed zip on the back. So this one's by Ice Fashion. It's a size medium. It's a cotton polyester blend. I don't even think Ice Fashions are around anymore. I remember them being around 20 years ago. So I'm sure this is pretty old. Another top in a similar vein, cropped with this little overlay detail that has the frayed trim, an exposed zip in the back again, spaghetti straps, sliders, adjustable. I needed one in white. This one's by Malula. It's a size 14. It's a linen cotton blend. Before we jump into shoes and bags, I wanted to show you guys this vintage nightie. It's so pretty. I actually collect vintage nightwear. If you guys would like to see my collection, let me know and I can do a video for you guys. But I love this soft pink, the lace detail on the neckline, pearl buttons. It's in a silky fabric and I couldn't resist it. So I found this pair of patent leather flats. They're quite pretty in this bone color. They're an almond toe with a gold buckle detail, a little bit of diamantes. This heel is quite interesting also, and they are so comfortable. My mum loves them, so I'm giving them to her. So I've never been into a square toe shoe, never. I just don't find them flattering, but this pair, I do actually love them. I'm going to keep these ones because I just think they're stunning. They're in a black and white kind of polka dot, but not really a polka dot, kind of like an animal print. So although they are a square toe, they're not completely square and very wide, which is what I find unattractive. They're a sling back heel. This heel is so wearable and comfortable. These are by Marks and Spencer. They are leather, they are a size 38, and I can't wait to wear them. Speaking of square toes, these are a pair of Stuart Weitzman square-toed black pumps, which are not me. They are not me, but I'm sure someone out there will love them. So they're in a black fabric. They have black patent leather toes with this little kind of crisscross detail, a square toe as we mentioned, and then a shiny black heel with a black patent leather detail in the heel as well. So just an amazing find. Stuart Weitzman, as you all know, is so expensive. Now these shoes, my friends, look at that. How demure yet sexy at the same time are these heels. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're in a black satin finish, little diamante bows, a T-bar heel, which is, oh my God, so vintage vibes, a stiletto heel, not the most comfortable, but always just so feminine and sexy. These heels also have backs. They tie up at the ankle. I think they are just beautiful. They're by Whitner. They're a size 38. These gorgeous cap-toe slingback heels are a size 7. So half a size too small on me. I'm just so into these. Remember when I found the black and white cap-toe slingbacks? Well, these are a gorgeous gold and cream slingback with a lower heel. This is a kitten heel, so even more wearable. These are vintage. I can't tell what that label is. I can't read it, but I can read the made in Italy. They're all leather. They're just Stunning, absolutely stunning. Very, very rare find. What about these shoes, my friends? These are also vintage by Milana, made in Italy again in this patent yellow color. The peep toe with the bow is just so gorgeous. Again, demure, timeless, slingbacks with a very wearable heel, also in the yellow patent leather. They're beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous shoes. Just beautifully crafted shoes. I found a pair of low profile Converse trainers in this gorgeous periwinkle blue. I've already worn them. They are my size. You guys know how much I love Converse. They're my most worn shoes, and I just love this color because I have a shirt in this color and I have a pair of Bermuda shorts in this exact color. So the perfect addition to my Converse collection. How I wish these Vans fit me. They are too big. I'm obsessed with this color. Maroon is just one of my favorite colors, although these may not actually be the traditional maroon that I love. These are a little bit brighter, more on the strawberry pink color side of things. They're a pair of Vans, old school. They are just in excellent condition. I just wish they were in my size. This is a vintage clutch bag that I found. It's in a khaki fabric, and this little decorative hardware piece here is made of resin. So the closure of this bag is also made of resin, and it's kind of magnetic as well. So it kind of, when it gets close, it kind of just shuts. And so inside it's a canvas lining, and there is the label inside the bag. I think it says Vinci. There's also another additional little zip pocket in there. But how different is that bag, you guys? What a unique little clutch bag. I also found this pretty little clutch. It's in gold lurex. It has this little gold hardware clasp, which looks worse for wear. It's very old, but you kind of unclip it and it opens into this little silk lined pouch. There's no tag or any kind of label, so I have no idea where this bag is from, but it's obviously vintage and so sweet, like a little croissant shape. It matches a pair of gold lurex heels that I have perfectly, and I just couldn't resist it. I found this cute little necklace. It's in pearls. It's in the shape of a collar. I just thought it was so demure, worn with high neck tops or blouses or even shirts with a collar. Imagine a collar over this, a collar over a collar. It may even work with what I have on now. But you guys get the drift. I think this is just, oh my God, I know I'm gonna wear this a lot. I think it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna play with it. I think it's beautiful. It was only $5. Not sure if it's vintage, have no clue, but I love it. So I found this scarf, and although I don't really wear scarves much, I just loved the color. I don't even think I have a gray scarf. I think it's a great neutral color. It'll pair with any outfit. I also thought the design in the scarf was quite pretty. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it that I loved. Fuzzy and cozy and warm, and I don't know, I just think it's cute. And last but not least, my friends, I found a vintage Guess gingham print swimsuit. Let's be real, this is not a swimsuit. This is dental floss, my friends. And if you're waiting for the try-on cutaway of me in this piece of dental floss, then you don't know me at all, my friends. There is no way on God's green earth that I would ever wear something like this. But what a find. Look at the little vintage Guess label in the back. Is this really what women are wearing these days, or were wearing, and now it's come full circle again and everyone's wearing these kind of bikinis all over Instagram? The triangle top is a little more modest, but still, this is for itty bitty boobs, someone very tall and someone very thin. But I just had to show you guys because I couldn't believe it when I found it. I just thought, oh my God, this is just... Anyway, I'm not even gonna list this on my shop, I don't think. I just had to show you guys this. so we can have a little giggle. And so that, my friends, brings us to the end of this massive try on thrift haul. It took me days to try on all the outfits, and it's taken me 4 hours to film the talking portion. So I hope you guys enjoyed all the pieces, all the try-ons, and you know, I didn't even ramble on too much, not the way I normally do. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really helps me grow. Come and say hello over on Instagram if you're looking for daily outfit inspo. I also do a whole lot of thrift content over there as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope I see you in my next one.